Meantime, Senator Michael Weber, who first asked for that state audit just yesterday, requested legislative hearings to investigate how MDHHS is being run. I caught up with him earlier to talk about all of this coming to light.
Well, I think we learned what I think our families and our patients have known now for a long time, that this is a screwed up system, a screwed up process. The complaints are not getting answered in a timely fashion or not at all. The video and audio footage conveniently is absent during some of the most critical times. And overall, the leadership, they keep looking towards that there's going to be a new building, but it's really the people and the leadership within that building. Whether you move to a new building, an old building, whatever, you still have the same problems.
You mentioned video and audio, and that caught my attention. So we'd been doing this story, and you went to the leader of MDHHS and say, hey, what's going on with these video cameras? And when we started asking, they said, they're fine, they're working. Or if they're broken, we fix them. But this audit said completely the opposite.
Yeah, over 40% of the time. And when you're trying to track down these complaints, and then you go to that time frame and you can't see what happened. I know, you and others have covered some of these where whistleblowers have gotten footage out that has been really damning in terms of, potential lawsuits and that kind of thing. But it paints a picture of just a leadership that is really trying to cover up, what's going on there. And it's stuff that our parents group, our former patients that have talked to us at hearings and this and that, they've been telling us. And I think, frankly, they feel vindicated with
that all this information comes out and says we file complaints and they're not responded to.
They didn't think anybody was listening to them.
Right.
I'm listening to them. There's other legislators, in the House and Senate listening to them.
But how do we stop this then? What's next?
Well, we're going to follow the Auditor General report and talk with them about legislation that's needed. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that they talked about is already in law. It's already in statute. It's already part of the policy.
Because they did say that at one time they're supposed to respond within 24 hours according to their own training.
Yeah.
But sometimes months can happen.
Yeah.
So you need oversight.
You need oversight. And I've been calling for oversight now for over 2 years. And I know our House Oversight Committee will definitely do hearings on this. I'm also going to push our Senate Oversight to do hearings. I think why oversight is so critical is these departments need to know, the legislature who is working on behalf of the people, that this is at the forefront of what they're doing. They're trying to get answers for their residents, and that's what I've been trying to do for 2 years.
If you're a taxpayer, a child's in the system, and you're complaining, somebody needs to respond.
Yes.
Is this oversight fines? Do we need a change in leadership?
Well, we're going to get a change in leadership there one way or the other with the new governor coming in 27. But I think in the time being, we definitely need that leadership to understand what these problems are and try to work to correct them the best they can. I will say in the audit that the leadership agreed or partially agreed with many of the recommendations, many of the charges in there. But now the work begins. How do we fix this, and how do we fix it, in the right way? And that's where oversight plays a major role.
We'll be following it, of course. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
As we said, we will be following it. We have been following it for years now, holding folks accountable. Head to clickondetroit.com, where our investigation continues. Just scan the QR code on your screen. You can find all of the Office of Recipient Rights complaint data for Hawthorne. We spent a lot of time compiling that exclusive digital investigation on Click On right now.